Hello and welcome once again to the second series of our videos titled Preparing Data for Analysis using Microsoft Excel Part 1. In the previous video, we took you through an introductory class where we touched an area of Intro to Microsoft Excel Home tab. In this video, we will take you through three common tasks in data preparation. The task includes serialization, where we'll take you through how to serialize number, how to serialize alphanumeric digits, how to serialize days, months, and dates. We will also take you through how to randomize data between 0 and 1, data greater than 0, alphabets, dates, passwords. We will also take you through how to round numbers to the nearest number of digits. So stay tuned, don't go away, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get notified whenever we publish a new video of this sort. Thank you very much. So we are starting from serialization of numbers. So let's start by saying serial number. So we'll do serial number between 1 and 100. So for you to serialize numbers, you just write 1, for example. If you want to start from 1, you can start from anywhere. So when you write 1, then the next thing, you bring your cursor down to the lower right corner of the cell, and there you see a cross, a black cross. So you will just drag it down all the way to your desired number. So here I want to serialize up to 100. So I keep it there. Oh, so it's only one that is coming out, right? So what are you supposed to do here? You come to this autofill option. You click on this arrow and it will give you the options. So here I want to fill series, and then so I'll choose fill series. So we have the serial numbers from 1 to 100. You can as well just write 1 and 2. So let me clean it, erase it. So delete. So I can as well write 1 and then 2, and then I will highlight 1 and 2. So here I'm telling the system, please increment in ones. So I'll just highlight the 2, and then the system will understand that it's supposed to increment in ones. And so it has incremented from 1 to 100. So let's not waste time here because it's a very simple task. I believe most of you know. I'm sorry to bore you. For those who don't know, yeah, it's important to them. So let's try to serialize by incrementing probably in trace. So now increment in trace, right? So I'll just say 1, and then I'll say 4. So I'll just hit it down, take it down up to this. So it has increments in 3. So you see between 1 and 4, you have 3. Between 4 and 7, you have also 3. So that's how to increment in trace. So the next is for us to generate an alphanumeric digits. So let's assume we have an office, Ministry of Agriculture. So let's generate their IDs. Let's assume they have 100 staffs. So staff IDs. So I'll click staff IDs. Okay. So I'll just say 001. So you can just bring your cursor here to the lower right corner of the cell and hit it down, and then it will generate the 100 from 1 to 100. So this is how simple it is. We can as well create dates. So today is Sundays, so let's just say days. So Sunday. and the system will be able to increment from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday, and then when it gets to Saturday, it will begin again another Sunday. Also, the system can generate the months, serialized months. So let's say this month is December. So months. So December. So when you also do the same, it will be able to understand that the next month after December is January, February, March, and so on. You can also serialize dates. So dates. So today's date is 17th, 12 23, and the system will understand by dates. So the next date is 18, the next date is 19, and so on. So this is how to serialize numbers, alphanumeric, and all that. So next is for us to create random numbers between 0 and 1. So random between 0 and 1. So let's generate random numbers between 0 and 1. And to do that, you just use the rand function, and that's all. You don't need to include anything, and it has generated random numbers between 0 and 1. To generate random numbers between two fixed numbers, so you have to give the lower limit and the upper limit. So you use the rand between random between 10 and 100. So let's create random numbers between 10 and 100. So you say equals. So for you to produce any formula in Excel, you always start with equal to sign. So equals rand between 10, which is the lower limit, and then 100, which is the upper limit, and then close the brackets. So it has already brought out the first random number, and then you hit it down. So that is it. So now we will be generating random alphabets, random special characters, and even random passwords. For us to go into that, we will take you through a brief overview of how the character function. The character function is a text-based function. So each character displayed in Excel has a number code associated with it. Each number code between 1 and 255 represents a character. The character function returns a character when you give a valid code. So it will return either an alphabet, a number, or a special character. So this is so that all characters, both those in the keyboard and the ones not captured in the keyboard, can be accommodated in computer. So let us just take a look at what happens. So for you to return character 0, for example, you will just use the character function. So you see char 48. So character 48 is associated with 0. So you see it has returned 0. Let me return 9 by using character 57. So char 57, that will return 9. Let me return capital letter A, which is character 65. So equals character 65. So that will return capital letter A. For small letter a, that is lowercase a, is character 97. So let me return lowercase a, character 97. So just to give you a summary, so for all numbers between 0 9 is character between 48 and 57. For all lowercase character between A to Z is 97 to 122. For all uppercase characters between A to Z is 65 to 90. For all special characters is between 33 to 47. Now, for you to be able to know the associated codes, if you can't memorize it, so you can just decide to use the code function. So you say equal to code. So when you want to know the character associated with 0, so you say code, or you have to put it in the quotation, so 0. So let's see what it brings out. So it's saying 48. So the code function is the opposite of the character function. So if you don't know what, so for example, if you want to be able to bring out space, so let's just see what character is associated with space. So equals code. So space, for you to write the space, you just put it in a quotation mark and just put a space there and hit enter. So you see it's 32. So this is just for you to have an understanding of how to generate this. So let's now generate the lowercase characters between random lowercase characters between A to Z. So let's give it a header name, random lowercase characters. Okay, so now let's just we'll still use the round between function. So we'll say equals character round between. So for the lowercase characters, we are saying between 97, 122. So we have to close. Yeah. So we have to close the bracket and hit it down. Now let's go to uppercase character. So random uppercase. So UC uppercase character. Okay. So say equals to character round between what? 65 to 90. 65, 90. So it generates random uppercase character codes. Now let's get special characters. So let's put here. Let's create a header. So random, okay. Special character, right? So let's say character equals character round between. So the round between function will be nested in the character function. So between 33 to 47. Yeah. So 33 to 47. So 33, 47. While 32 is a space. So maybe I can include 32. So when you start from 32, there'll be some that you find space. Yeah, for example, this is space. Yeah. So yeah, we can now use let's start with numbers. So we didn't include numbers here. So let's start with numbers between 0 and 9, which I mentioned before. That is character code 48 to 57. So let's still copy this here. Numbers, number characters. So equals to char between 48, 57. Yeah. So you can see these are random numbers between 0 and 9. So let's use the ampersand function to concatenate all. So we say equals this. It's as simple as that. Before now, I used to use the concatenate function, but now you can just use the ampersand, this and this and this. So when you concatenate this, you have random codes. That's whenever you click, you generate new set of codes. Let's give it the header, so you can see password random password. Right. So let's go to the next topic. Now to randomize dates, you have to provide the first dates first. So the first dates, let's say January, so 01/01/2022, lower limit date, and then upper limit date, upper limit date, upper limit date, and so it should be 31st, 12, 22, okay, 2022, yeah. So we will be creating random dates between 2022 January 1 to 31st December 2022. So let's give it a header. So round dates between Jan to December 2022. Right. So we will have two functions nested together. So we'll start by nesting the run between inside of the text function. So we'll start with text, and text has two arguments, the value and the text format. So, but we'll now bring in the run between function. So the run between function has bottom and the top. So the bottom, which is the lower limit, is this, comma, this. So we'll close the bracket for the run between function, and then we'll say comma. Now we'll go for the format of the text, and the format of the text, we'll have to put it inside of the quotation mark. And what is the format of the text? We want it to show in the Nigerian format, which is day slash month slash year. So here we are done. But when we hit enter, we will see a random date. So it has brought out a date, 14th of May 2022. When we hit it down, surprisingly, it will not randomize, but it will keep giving us the first day of January 1990. And this is because we don't have any values here. So we can make it absolute because the formula is relative. So here, for you to make it absolute, just go to press the F function key, and there you press F function key. So to keep referencing this each time it's going down, to come here and reference the lower and the upper. So let's hit it down, and then hit this down also. So you see these are random dates. This is 18th of December 2022, and here is 18th of October 2022. So this is how to create random dates. Thank you very much. So rounding numbers. So we'll round this random generated numbers to two decimal places. So let's give it a header, round to this, right? So to round it, you just say plus round, and then the number, and then the number of decimal places. So this is it. Thank you very much for listening, for watching, and then I really appreciate your revisiting. For those who revisited, and those newcomers, thank you so much. I'm requesting that you subscribe to our video, like it, and share to your friends, and I believe they will also gain one or two things. See you later.